Donna Myra remembers the day that changed her life forever.
January 11th, 1988, the same day the U.S. Supreme Court struck down student press rights.
She says that decision by the Supreme Court essentially censored or shut down high school newspapers throughout the country.
I just rounded up a bunch of teens that afternoon, brought them to my house, spread them out around my kitchen table with a bunch of notepads and an old typewriter, and said we're going to publish a newspaper.
And that's how LA Youth was born. It's for teens, by teens, tackling such taboo subjects as teens with AIDS, teen homelessness, drug use, going to juvenile hall.
What do you think the readers are going to think?
When the first issues came out, Donna had to hand distribute them from the trunk of her car because she knew kids needed an outlet and believed they deserved to have their voices heard.
It's about relating to all different kinds of cultures and backgrounds.
It's about getting things off your chest.
It's about breaking down barriers.
It's about your health.
This one, it looks really muddy.
This is a typical day at the LA Youth headquarters, a newsroom open to any and all teenagers who want to get involved. They make the decisions.
I like this one the best.
They disagree.
We ran out of room.
I see it everywhere.
That's like one of our best covers.
And they do a whole lot of laughing. Donna encourages the teens to write about anything they want.
You can't really write a cheating article in your school newspaper because it's going to be censored.
But no topic here is off limits.
William wrote a story about being homeless, running away from many of the foster homes that he lived in group homes, and he spent several months living in a park, sleeping on a park bench. Can you imagine? He was so proud of his story, and it was the first thing that gave him a sense of real accomplishment.
After I published my first full 2-page article, it was basically me complaining about the pressures of applying to college. I got this big stack of letters, and it was so much fun reading through them with people that were saying, I agree with you completely.
The paper gives students useful job skills, as well as the opportunity to write about painful experiences in their lives.
And I also wrote an article about the passing of my best friend.
17-year-old Fred Scarf wrote about his friend Sherry Gumbiner, who died from bone cancer. He even wound up launching his very own nonprofit organization in her memory.
The article that I wrote was picked up by teens throughout the nation that have asked to raise money for us and start chapters at their schools.
Over the last 20 years, there have been plenty of times when Donna thought she'd have to close these doors because of no money. But from a shoestring budget, she has grown this paper into the largest independent teen newspaper in the country.
Where else could you, if you were 15 years old, write a story, a very personal story, and know that 500,000 people are reading that story, and that some teen may make a good, responsible decision based on the story?
So Donna says she'll keep plugging away, trying to raise money to keep the paper afloat in hopes of keeping the hopes afloat of teens everywhere.